What up, it's Ty 1822, here to review AEW Grand Slam Mexico. The atmosphere for this show just was amazing. This is why I'm so grateful for AEW being around. Another promotion that can go to another country and feel big time. This event felt big time. The crowd, they were great all night for this show. From start to finish. This show, 2 hours and 35 minutes. And you know what? It did not feel like a drag one bit compared to the last two shows, which was 4 hours. So, if you want to know how I felt about the show overall, well, stay to the end of this review from Wow. So, we kick things off with the number one contender for the World Heavyweight Championship against John Moxley at All in Texas. Hangman Adam Page. Who knew? Hangman know how to speak Spanish. Now, of course, I do not. But thank God for Excalibur translating what he had to say. We all know he's coming for John Moxley. He said, I can't be involved during that main event, but bet your ass I will be out there later on. Now, after that, we did not get any more promo segments. It was no backstage segments. This show was all about the in-ring action. It did nothing to build up what's going to take place on next week. Now, I'm not sure what's going to happen next week. We just got to wait for Tony Khan come out on Twitter on what match we are expected to see. So, the first match tonight is a 14-man tag team match. Yes, you heard it for the people who did not watch the show. I could not believe when I seen that on Twitter. 14-man tag match. Oh my goodness. But you know what I gotta say about this match? It was easy to follow it than I expected. And my favorite part about this match that made it worthwhile watching a match that I never thought that would ever happen as a wrestling fan for me is Atlantis and Atlantis Jr., who are part of the babyface team, kept getting booed. And it made it so great because I had no idea why they were getting booed because I don't watch CMLL. But it really made the match stand out for me. The babyface tag team did get the victory. And we all know FTR continued to have some beef with Atlantis and Atlantis Jr. Cash Wheeler was not able to make the show. We all know why. Because of that situation he had a couple years ago when he waved that gun like a goddamn idiot. Okada versus Mark Briscoe. This was a decent match. Mark Briscoe continues to be a good hand for Tony Khan. Anytime he loses, it does not hurt him. He continues to look good in defeat. That's why I love the addition of Mark Briscoe in AEW. We need more talent like that. Okada is your victor as expected. We are so close to him and Omega at All in Texas. Is he a part of the Don Collins family? I'm not sure at the moment, but right now, I'm really liking the pairing of Kazuchika Okada with Don Collins, who's been one of the best signings in AEW. I truly believe a lot of people don't appreciate what he brings to AEW television. Every single time he's out there, he gets some of the best heel heat on TV. MJF versus Mystico. I really enjoyed this match right here. And I love that MJF is wearing MVP attire for his matches. He came out as the All-American guy with all that heel heat and Mystico. I already know this guy a legend in Mexico. And that's why when the W signed him, they put a lot of stock in him. It just sucks it did not work out for him. But watching him tonight in Mexico, and when they were singing his theme song, which I did not expect at all, this guy felt such like a superstar. The atmosphere was just amazing. Watching his entrance that way, I'm like, oh my God, I wish I knew he was that over in Mexico. But I found out in 2025, and I will not forget this night watching him come out there in front of that live audience in Mexico. This was a very entertaining match between these two guys. It ended in a DQ, so I guess they're going to run it back between MJF and Mystico. The Hurt Syndicate, of course, got involved. Mike Speed Bailey, Kevin Knight got the best of them, and MJF did take off Mystico mask. So could it be some type of gimmick match like hair versus mask, which I saw on Twitter? I'll be surprised by that if they decide to run it back and that be the match for MJF and All in Texas. Because I've been expecting MJF to turn on her syndicate and have his old tag team partner, Hammerstone, the face, Sean Benjamin, and Bobby Lashley, her syndicate. But we will see what's going to take place with MJF because we are 24 days from All in Texas. The 4 million pesos for a match. This was entertaining. Leo Rush got a lot of shot in this match, and that was my favorite part about this match. This is a guy who don't get a lot of TV time in AEW, but during this match, he made it his bitch. He was my favorite part about this match. Of course, Ricochet continues to be one of the best things in AEW, but Hologram does get the victory. I'm really wondering how much of a push Hologram truly going to get in AEW. I know he's one of the 20 kind of favorites during Collision, but he's not really much of a Dynamite talent. So I really wonder what's the ceiling for Hologram in AEW. Your women's CML match. CEO, Mercedes Mone versus Zusuke. This was a good match. Zusuke, she impressed me in this match right here. Mercedes Mone continue to be on a roll in AEW. Consistently good match after good match. I wish this match got even more time because I really enjoyed this one. And of course, who is your winner? Mercedes Mone, 6 belts. Mone, Tony Khan continues to treat her like the star that she is in AEW. Also, other promotions know how much of a star she is. She never got this type of treatment from the Fed. And I'm so happy to see someone like this, who's one of the greatest of all time, finally being treated like she always should have been when she was in the W. Post-match, Toni Storm does come out to attack her as they continue to build up this match at All in Texas. I'm not sure will Mercedes Mone drop her TBS championship before they get to the match. As of right now, I don't see what's the secondary match for the women at All in Texas. Tony Khan, please do something with women because I know a lot of people online will get on your ass if we just had one women's match at All in Texas. And I get that Mercedes and Tony is such a big match, but you got to have the other women involved. If not, they're going to point to Tony Khan how you not treating the women that good while the W is stacked with so much talent. You do not want that heat from the online wrestling fans because Tony Khan is one of those guys that definitely checks online to see what the fans got to say. A 10-man tag team match. This was super fun main event. And seeing Swerve take the pinfall from Jon Moxley, great decision by Tony Khan to have that finish. Because they are building up to Swerve possibility of helping Heyman defeat Mox for the World Heavyweight Championship. Of course, shenanigans post-match. Heyman makes an appearance, and Heyman and Mox have a little short brawl, and then he's going for the buckshot. He made the hit Matthew Jackson with it because Heyman and the Bucks, they are not really beefing at the moment, but eventually I see the Bucks turn it on Heyman because they believe they've really done a great job returning to Dynasty screwing out his world championship match. So there's a lot of stories involving Heyman at All in Texas, and that's why this match is going to be so big in July. And I cannot wait. $49.99 Tony Khan right to ya. This show, I enjoyed this one right here. I can't wait to see AEW return to Mexico. I believe they should do this every single year. So, if you watch AEW Grandslam Mexico, give me your thoughts on the show. I will reply back everybody in the comment section per usual. Hit the like button on this video. As always, don't forget, hit the subscribe button. I'm out. Peace.